Hey there, and welcome to the case study. If you are someone who's struggling with your Facebook ads right now, you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, and you're just not getting the results that you want from your online advertising, this is a quick case study just to show you that this stuff does work. If you've lost faith in it, you don't believe it works, and you've blown some money, I'm going to show you how it does work, and I'm going to show you that the results are real and that you can get these types of results and you don't need to be frustrated anymore, and I give you just a little sort of sideline of the reasons it may not be working for you. So this is an ad we ran for a client recently, and just a bit of background on this client. He was struggling in his business. He was actually about to close down his business and go get a job, and so when we came along, we partnered up with him and we created a pretty awesome campaign for him that's seen tremendous results. And I'm going to share those results with you just so you see what we can do. And what it was basically like a 2-for-1 offer that we created for him. So, people would get 2 services for one. Basically, they provide exterior window cleaning, and they would clean their gutters for free while they were there doing the exterior window cleaning. Now, they charge anywhere between $200 to $500 for the window cleaning. And, to clean the gutters, they're just blowing them out. So, there's not a lot of work involved there. To add that on as a service. And so, we were just capturing people's attention by saying, attention Ottawa Honeydew list owners, if you could get one item off your Honeydew list for free, well, you could sit on the couch or hit some balls at the range. And we partnered it with some photos of, a guy sitting on the couch, a guy doing the work on his gutters, etc., just to get the message across and capture their attention. Now, just to show you the results of this, now this is very current. This was ran in March of 2017, and we're in April now, new into April. So we wanted to show you something that is very recent, just as proof that this is what's working with Facebook and Google Ads as well, to help drive traffic and get new clients for your business. So here's some results, and I've got this screen sort of blocked off because I'm trying to protect his information, obviously, and some stuff on our side. But so if you take a look at this, so this is just showing what his monthly average visitors used to be, and it says 250, but I'll be honest with you, that's really high. They were probably much less than 200, and possibly even in less than 100. The reason it's at 250 for his average monthly right now is because of the campaigns we ran in March. As you can see here, your busiest month was March 2017, 1,962 visitors. So that would have raised his average monthly significantly. So, but having said that, here's his last month, and as you can see, most of the traffic was coming from Google and Facebook, about 68%, so almost 70%, about 1,400 visitors. And there would have been a few more visitors, that came in as a result of possibly seeing the ad and then just, finding it somewhere else, whatever, as a result of these ads. So here we are anyway, 1,962 visitors. Now let me just tell you that, the average local website for a local business or service is lucky if they get 100 or 200 visitors a month, on average. There's some that do way better, obviously, but they're obviously doing really well with the marketing and advertising, etc., and driving traffic. So if you think about this in the context that 1,962 people coming to your website that are interested in the offer that you've placed in an ad or interested in a service you provide and are coming to your website as a result of that, those are good visitors to be coming to your website, right? If you look at this month, and we're the 4th day of April, and we switched off the Google ads, just so you know, and you can see, but 77% of the traffic is coming from Facebook. What we did was we ramped up the Facebook ads because we were getting great response to that, to the offer he had. So we ramped that up and shut down the Google for now, so that we can maximize the potential here in his ad spend. So having said that, already 4th days at 258 visitors, so he'll probably hit 2,000 again this month. People that are interested in the offer that he's got placed on Facebook. So that's good traffic to have, a lot of these people are going to be turning into clients, right? And as a matter of fact, We're tracking the people that do take up this offer through the funnel we have created for him, and many of these people have taken up this offer. I'm going to show you even further how this turns into something even greater if we go to the results for phone calls he's had as a result of these ad placements. All you have to do is look at the calls we generated, and this is March 1st all the way to April 1st, I believe, and this is not an April Fool's Day joke. This is real results, basically these are people calling as a result of coming across these ad sets. 94 people. What would 94 new phone calls for people interested in your services or an offer you've created do for your business? How would that change? How would that dramatically change your client base, your revenue, your profit, your quality of life as a result of the profit? If you could have this type of influx of business in 1 month. These are the types of results that we're getting right now from these types of ad sets. So this is proof for you that if you are a doubter and you've tried Facebook ads or Google ads before and they haven't worked for you, that they do work, and they work significantly. And what I want to do is just take a moment to explain to you why it may not be working for you. And this is not meant to insult anybody or to seem arrogant or anything on that level. It's just the reality of it. Here's a great example. I work for 7 years in this industry, and there has not been a day go by that I haven't spent part of that day learning or training more about doing these types of ads. And the reason I have to do that is Facebook and Google are constantly changing their platforms, changing their algorithms, changing what works and changing what doesn't work. And if you're not constantly in a process of educating yourself and keeping up on this stuff, you can't be effective at it. It doesn't make good sense. And that's why there's professionals and people out here like me that do this and go through that type of training day in and day out so that we can stay on top of this and be effective for our clients and get the results our clients want. The reason it's a challenge for an entrepreneur who may have failed at this is you have to consider where you're at. You know, you're really great at what you do, and if that's you're a lawyer, a doctor, a plumber, an electrician, renovation company, cleaning company, I don't care what you do, that's what you're good at, and you probably spend 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day working at that. So how are you expected to spend another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day learning this stuff and staying up on the current trends and what's changed and what works and what doesn't work and the strategies that go behind ad copy and creating photos and videos, etc., so that you can be effective at doing this? And that's why you're not effective at it, because you can't spend another full-time job during a day working at learning this stuff and practicing it and testing it and doing all the things you need to do to be good at this stuff, to be effective at this stuff, and to get results. And that's where the breakdown comes. So it's important for you to understand that this stuff works. There's never been a time in the history of our planet where there's been so many effective advertising and marketing platforms that can scale your business rapidly and get you a massive influx of clients quickly. So if this is something that's resonated with you, and I hope this has served you on some level and you've gotten some value from it, I just want to give you a gift for just tuning into the video. And the gift is I want to do a free strategy phone call with you just so that I can answer any of your questions and maybe fill you in a bit more of how this can be effective for your business. Completely free, no strings attached. Ask any questions you want, gather any information you want, and just a great opportunity to take this stuff to the next level. So click on the link around here and you can schedule your strategy phone call, and we can get you on the road to being successful and elevating your business to the next level and giving you a distinct advantage at growing your clients. Thanks so much. Have an amazing day.